Magenta Spire.
The Gentle Spire.
Mage enters pyre.
Here we go. Tell us what's happening tonight. Ultraviolence.
Okay, so you're going into map 11. And yeah, just leave the console open. I think you can just put in IDFA right there.
I need
No,
all that.
Blue armor too.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta use the American spelling for that.
The right spelling.
So you exited
Oh,
the last
motherfucker.
level on that hovercraft, and it turns out the Lost Souls didn't like the hovercraft so much, so it crashed.
Oh, jeez.
And it's a damaging floor. Ooh.
Oh shit, that didn't give you a backpack either. Weird.
Oh.
Backpacks are separate.
Yeah, because weapons and ammo and all that, none of that is a backpack. Like 1 trillion backpacks.
Are you okay with whatever I just did?
Yeah, you're all good.
Tell the audience why I'm doing that. I'm not just being a cheating horror right now.
Oh yeah, so on the previous level, this set's intended for continuous, and on the previous level, if you 100% it, which you did, you'll be going into this level maxed out. So we're just doing that. That's how I playtest. Well, I playtested it both ways. It is pistol startable as well.
Yeah, but with pistols, it seems like it would be a much rougher ride than it is.
Oh yeah, you just gotta run until you find something.
I like those yellow and purple falls.
Oh yeah.
It's a very bold choice.
It's actually one of the first custom textures I made. I was trying to make it look like molten metal, so it was like gray with little stabs of yellow in it, and it eventually became that texture.
Interesting, yeah, that's cool. So I'm guessing, unless you have a custom palette or something, like in software mode, this would look like a whole bunch of gray.
Yeah, I think it would be a little darker.
Like magenta suddenly turning into gray all over the place kind of thing.
Something like that, yeah.
Gray
Yeah.
Spire.
Because, like, if I made a map where
Whoa.
magenta was the primary
Whoa.
color, I would definitely use a custom palette for that. I would not be brave enough to just...
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
extended it by one shade, which was just enough. I did not realize you could get soft lock there. That's a good find.
Mm-hmm.
Now you
I was
know,
just-
and knowing
I
is
was
half
just
the battle.
I was just looking for secrets.
Yeah, go figure.
Well, you found one, but not the one that he was intending.
Nobody ever found that one before.
Nope.
It's all thanks to our friend Joe Keegan.
When did these guys fucking stop happening?
They're teleporting in from the previous room, actually. Use the BFG, you can get a real juicy shot on those shotgunners up there. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
pretty juicy. I love the very slight ammo changes. I don't know why it's standing out to me more tonight than usual.
So there's also, like, animated computer flats. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's from TNT, actually.
Really? Okay. Because I remember, like, the walls being animated, like, with that computer thing, but I didn't know that there were flats for that, too.
No, I just made it a flat, basically.
Yeah, you added it in, yeah, with animated. Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep, you got the idea.
Indeed.
So yeah, if you were playing pistol start, this would be the first shotgun you get.
Damn, bro.
Shit.
Fuck.
Damn.
Piss.
Darn.
Piffle.
Time for
Yikes.
infinite losers?
Also, interesting monster count too. Like, I wonder
Oh, yeah,
what's
that-
gonna happen.
Most of them are at the end.
Oh, I see. Like one of those scenarios. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
That's always the best place to put them, right when you've given the player false hope they're about to finish the map. Just drop 150 on them.
Yeah. Drop a deuce on them.
All right, Edgar, drop a train on them.
Flying imps.
Yep.
I wanna
I was
see-
hoping at least one person would get the reference. Thank you.
I want to see a walking cackle with like 2 legs.
Actually, that reminds me of, there's a monster in Dwarf Fortress called a Gorlak. It's basically a big head with arms and legs.
Right.
And like, the disadvantage with them, pretty much everything counts as a headshot against them. They're not very good at fighting.
Right. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
There you go.
Ooh. I also like the little fire that pops up when you use the BFG.
Yeah.
Nice effect.
Yeah, if you look out that window, so like those big, the purple spires, I guess, that's like a huge sprite, and I kind of placed them way off in the distance to kind of simulate parallax scrolling. That was kind of what I was going for there.
Me too. That's
I
great.
think I vaguely remember being around when you were setting that up.
And then like the Tom goes to.
I
the
know you were
mayor.
mentioning that sprite specifically, though.
Yeah, Tom goes to the mayor, yeah.
Is that intentional?
No, that didn't really occur to me. I was actually going to revert changing them blue, because I kind of wanted to change all the monsters a little bit. I wasn't super happy with how those turned out, but I just got working on something else and didn't end up going back to it.
Right. And I mean, if you wanted slight changes, but then the completely magenta shotgunners are probably not the best choice for a slight change.
No, the reason I remember why I did that too, it's because there's some shotgunners way off in the distance on map 6, and I found them really hard to see, and I was like, well, what if I make them pink?
No, interesting. Because in this map, you're using them a lot, like against pink backgrounds, which does the opposite.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, you just gotta wait for this.
Yeah. The more I look at it, the combination of the magenta and yellow is just striking.
Yeah, part of
yeah.
the reason for that was
Yeah.
just that the original, the part of the color palette with purple, for some reason, like most of the color palette is organized into eight shade kind of chunks. But for some reason, the purple range is only 4 shades, and then there's some yellow ones beside it. And I was just working with what was there, basically.
Yeah. It's really weird, I think, because if I remember my palettes correctly, it would be 5 magenta shades, and you got 1 random-ass orange color and 1 random-ass yellow color, and then it goes to the blues. So
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck is going on, right?
And that one random, it's kind of like a peach shade. That shade is actually used on the Baron sprite, so when I modified the color palette, it like made the Baron look totally fucked. I wasn't planning on recoloring him,
Yeah,
but I ended up having to.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you would think, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
between the magenta walls and the brain floor, the compression does not like this at all.
Oh
Guys,
yeah.
Oh God, no!
You guys stream not
is-
so good?
This is reminding me of that.
It's
map
nothing
we
you're
played
doing. Your
recently.
stream is fine. It's just,
Yeah.
the floor texturing is making like the video codec
Absolutely.
freak
All
out.
that weird writhing flesh is doing a number on the video compression. Also, this is kind of like aesthetically, this part is reminding me of that WOD you played recently, the one with all the flesh and tech and shit.
Oh, Rotsuki?
Hirotsuki, that one.
Oh yeah.
Random mid games 95.
85.
Yeah, this is one of the levels where you can actually get up to 400.
Not for long.
Oh,
Don't think you'll get them.
there is a switch there.
Piss off.
He is.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm remembering now. There's a secret in that long hallway that relies on... So there's a Revenant up there, and there's a shootable switch up there. You actually have to rely on the auto-aim to get it. There's also barrels you can use to get it.
Oh
but,
god, I
you
hate those, man.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
some crazy
The
shit,
moment, yeah, I think one of the moments I realized where I didn't really care about 100%ing all the maps is in No End in Sight when they pulled the same maneuver, and I was like, you know what, fuck this.
Yep, there it is.
Another one is when people like do secrets that you need an archwile jump for.
I'm not
Oh
saying
yeah,
that's
that
what
could be a
you-
pain. It's the evil eye.
Where the hell?
What?
How'd you
Like,
just get here?
Are these like those? Are those fake walls? Or are those the I think the piles of corpses?
I should have switched to the fucking
Oh, it's
BFG.
So I made this mid texture. It's just, you know, the bodies texture. I just erased basically the top of it. And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
That secret sucks.
Yeah, you really only need it because...
Never said it was
so
a good secret. You said it was
those,
a secret.
if you didn't start with the
Where are
weapons,
you?
those three
What the
spider demons
what?
are quite a hassle. So the blur helps with that.
So there's an archwile both in the long hallway and like up there.
Yep.
Huh. Magenta vines, of course. Love that.
Got him.
Damn.
Yeah, his body flew out the little gap, yeah.
Great.
I think it's just those two. They probably revived a bunch of shotgunners, though.
Hello?
Hello.
I guess there's another one.
Oh, bye.
What?
This
Oh.
art though is kind of messing with you.
Throwing your ass. Oh,
Oh, no.
came back up.
There he goes.
Now there's another one, of course.
Yeah, both of these archviles have gotten up. Unlucky this time around.
Unfortunate.
Don't understand. Damn, I ran out of shells. I didn't think that'd be possible.
Well, if you can get to where all the shotgunners were, you can get some new shells.
Yeah, that area is accessible now.
You're
Oh,
making
man.
some progress on the monster count. Would this be like about halfway through the map, maybe?
Yeah, pretty close.
Yellow gore is interesting.
Oh, yeah, that's another little quirk. When you jib the hit scanners, they drop a little bit more ammo. So, like, the shotgunner drops an extra 4 shells, zombie drops an extra clip, and the chain
Now,
gunner
wait a
drops an
minute,
extra
what?
box.
Why is that? Do they spawn intentionally, like more ammo?
Yeah, it's just the A spawn code
Yeah.
pointer.
Oh, okay. Like you added it in, like on purpose. I see.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
You had some interesting ideas in this set, man.
Yeah, I did a bunch
There-
of weird
There's
stuff.
a lot you can do with the hack.
Took me
and
way
shit.
too long to figure out how to get to this part. Okay, now we're in business.
Yeah. Or if I make a new map set of mine,
Oh,
like
shit.
on a personal project.
Did you get...
Missing
What?
text talk.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
the
no.
texture's missing. Okay.
Is it?
Are you stuck?
What the heck?
I have never had that happen. I'm gonna
Did
blame
you, like, clip
Jeezy
in
on that one.
somehow?
Yeah,
Up.
clipped into the floor.
I can't
Yeah,
get...
that-
Oh!
Is that
Yeah,
impossible?
lips are not supposed to do that. I don't know why that would happen.
Huh.
I just clipped
Weird.
out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey! It's Living Dead.
Who?
What the hell do I do now?
There's a switch. There's a
Well,
switch there. It's just for a
One
secret.
of
but-
those looks like it's convenient for that 4 p.m. flattening.
You don't want to go back out there. Just, yeah, take this hallway. Or, yeah. There is, if you go straight forward and then to your right, like get to the other side and then...
What is going on with this one?
I just thought it was funny
That's
to
the
do that.
flattening one.
Mhm.
You know, 4 o'clock, you walk up, you unzip, you do your business.
Yeah. I mean, don't you love that, Clippy? Like doing that broken lift thing or crusher?
Just don't go nowhere.
No, this is basically the start of the map again.
Oh boy.
Are you lost, little one?
Yeah, you just want to take that teleporter back. The teleport switch. Yeah. And then to your right, there'll be a switch. That opens something. Okay, yeah, super shotgun secret.
Okay, cool.
And now you want to go, yeah, you want to be in this hallway, but go to the left. There's a lift that way.
Oh, that's a lift.
Just
I didn't
woke
even
up.
understand that as a lift. Okay.
Yeah. It's just controlled by a line depth because I wanted the monsters to be able to use it.
Yeah. I mean, what else could it be but a lift? You saw the arch file going up and down.
I guess you might have... Yeah, there's another door up here, yeah.
Whoa, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, and the video compression just again kind of.
Yeah, just destroys it.
That's a shame. Well, the video will turn out nice, hopefully.
Yeah, it will look beautiful and spectacular.
Yep. There's usually only a little bit of the compression on YouTube.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of depends, but
Oh, I do have
Yeah.
a key.
Yep.
And I think it was
Oh.
that... Oh, I know there was a door somewhere.
Yeah, it's back down the hallway. Go right and then another right. Yeah.
yeah. Wait, that's a key? What is that?
Yeah, I renamed it to the flesh key. It's like I used the, you know, like the skulls on one of the totem decorations. It's just that.
Oh, okay. And colored it flesh, right?
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Rocket launcher.
Wait.
Rocket launcher.
I'm getting a lot of damage.
So, okay, yeah, you got the right idea. Go back down that the long meat hallway.
Almost a meat canyon, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Definitely looks like a meat canyon.
I got all the secrets.
Oh, you did too. Nice.
You sure? I
If
wanna
you
go
remember,
back?
there was like some blue hidden behind some of the vines. Now the blue's lower. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh-oh, the music.
Oh yeah, and I used the music changer here.
Yeah, one thing I found out recently is that modern ports are smarter about the muse info thing, where
Oh,
if you save, for example, and even if you're not stepping on a sector that has a muse info thing on it, it still saves where the music was. So that's very
Oh.
convenient.
yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
'cause I was making a map and it was like just adding things all over the place, and it was like, fuck it. And then I tried changing the music and it just worked. So, at least it worked in both Nugget and the SDA, so I'm gonna assume like for most people it's gonna work fine.
Yeah, I would think so.
So, fuck it. But yeah, now I feel less reticent to use info. Although it is very janky, because like for some reason in DSDA it takes longer to switch than in Nugget Doom.
Oh, that's weird.
So it is very
Whoa,
weird.
that's cool.
I don't know why it does that. Also, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so the way this works, there's going to be stuff in the middle of this room that raises, and that same raising is what's also releasing the monsters. So it's going to continue to heat up in here.
So this is the one where all the monsters come out.
Yeah, this is going to be everything.
Oh,
It's
I
most of the
see.
ants, though.
Okay, mostly the squires.
Yeah.
So you gotta take care of Archviles, apparently.
Yeah, my thinking with these posts was like, so all of those silver posts kind of have deer on them, but every one that you lower, you're sacrificing a little bit of cover too.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a, pick your poison.
Yeah. So, but if most of these are imps, it doesn't really matter that much, I don't think.
Nah, it's not like, it doesn't get that tough.
Yeah. Still, interesting.
Shit, that was my last shot.
I'm pretty sure there's more cells somewhere. One of these posts has cells, I think.
Well, there's a few more. Nice.
He didn't die.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. These resurrect.
Most
Oh,
evil thing that you
no.
could ever do. Ooh.
I didn't know somebody was gonna rocket right in there. Alright, how far back did I save?
The cybers should be the last thing to show up, but the way this works, all of these monsters are in one giant closet, and they all have access to 7 different teleporters, so there's no predicting where they're going to come in.
Now I'm imagining a WOD where all the monsters resurrect, but they have different probabilities.
Oh yeah.
So, for example, like zombie men have a high chance of resurrecting and very quickly. For example, like much faster than an archvile would. I don't know. It's like including that as like a mechanic.
Yeah, that would be interesting. A lot of people do not like that mechanic, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I fucking bet, especially with archvile. Though, hypothetically, they could respawn into, or they could spawn like a version of itself that has like half health.
Oh yeah, that would be, yeah.
Something like that. That might be kind of interesting. You would have to make like a custom actor for that, but you know.
There's no way I want to get to that blueberry. Oh god.
Damn. Uh-oh,
Right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they kind of waited right till the end till the archviles showed up on this one.
Yeah, and in this case, yeah, the more columns you drop down, ...
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, I hate that I can't get that stupid... There's a
Yeah,
blueberry
that's
on
tough.
the lift, and it's
You're just
like...
all balled up right
Oh.
there.
Okay, that'll work. Also.
Oh yeah, so now you got your big buddy to come help you do cleanup.
Alright. Oh boy. Give me some more cells.
That might be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're
No.
getting like just the right cover. Well, not there, but mostly.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of another idea I tried at some point and like didn't get very far, but kind of like a single monster that kind of like constantly mutates between different kinds.
Oh yeah.
So like you see kind of like a chain gunner and it randomly like changes into a baron or an archvile or something.
Hmm.
It has random chances of like transforming into different monsters, right?
Yeah, that would probably look like with the flying imps in this. They actually have kind of 2 different walk states. One of them's a little faster, and they just randomly go between the 2.
Yeah. Something like that. Because I was thinking of a monster that would act like a chain gunner or something, and then like it would randomly go into a state where it starts reviving monsters or something, like an archvile. And then I thought, okay, what if you just make it a chain gunner and an archvile, right? Though that might be a little bit confusing, perhaps.
One complication with the way I did it, though, is that I think I did the pain state returns to the quick one, and their attack state returns to the slow one, or something like that. So you kind of have to,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. You kind of have to consider that.
yeah.
Though, I mean, but one way you might address that, perhaps, is if you put a random jump at the beginning of the attack state, or at the beginning of the C state, I suppose. Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess.
Give me a break.
Yeah, they're really...
They are really wanting to revive.
Damn, you're going to leave this level with nothing.
Yep.
Not ahead, that's for sure.
Ooh, nice. I mean, you got shot, but like you got the...
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Even the music's gone quiet out of pity.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, those Archviles did some work, because I think the monster count was 500 and something to start with, and now it's 740.
Damn. Those squires, like tiny little barons, they're very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a sprite Shallow made. It's really nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're based on the monsters that are on the cover of Doom 1.
Oh yeah, that demon.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
I didn't
The
know
Ducky
Shallow did
card
sprite
demon.
work.
Yeah,
Ducky
he's
card
good at it.
avatar demon. Good shit, good shit. But they do kind of look like tiny barrow.
Yeah, they do. I kind of thought it made sense. They're like the Baron's little buddy, because they it's the Hell Knights, so they don't infight with each other.
Very nice.
How do I spire my
But there's
way?
because it's
yeah, there you
MBF, right? Not MBF 21. So can you set? Did you have to change around the monsters, or did you use like splash damage groups or something?
No, I had to change around the monsters, because yeah,
Effluvium.
MBF doesn't have that.
Right. Yeah.
Did you pull that map name off of Hexen?
No, I've never played Hexen.
Name of a map in there.
Well, it
It's
is
a word that means really bad smell, usually from
Yep.
decaying plants.
Yep. It is a word that exists in English. So.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's BEETBEARD.
I had to throw out some salad today, so I experienced some effluvium earlier.
So I believe there's a text screen here.
Ooh.
Now I know I think I've asked you this before, Lamp, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but you made this while you had like a head cold or something, right?
What?
That's a
Didn't you make this while you had like a head cold? Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, I haven't had a cold for a while.
Alright.
This
I
fucking
mean, I've
music.
heard this thing before. What is this?
So,
I mean, it could be worse. It could be that other music.
Chex Quest.
Yeah.
Text was pain, right? Okay. Because I've definitely heard this before. I think I remember. Sneezy used it in one of the beat map sessions.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't know it was Chex Quest, to be honest. I don't remember that.
Yeah, actually, this
Sweet.
next map, this is my favorite map in the set, actually. I feel like it turned out the best.
Awesome. Well, that's the video. All right. Thanks for coming along, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll come back
Bye.
later and see the favorite map. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We'll be back. All right. Good times.